Hello, more than 76,000 people are now reading our politics newsletter every day, which makes us one of the largest politics newsletters in the UK and Europe, one of the largest in the Substack community, which is really great. But I don't think it's any surprise as to why people are reading us. I think millions of people across the West are completely frustrated and fed up with the effects of this political project that's being imposed on all of us. Mass uncontrolled immigration is making us poorer, it's making us less safe, the evidence shows that. Woke ideology is being jammed down our throats, including on our children, which is completely unacceptable. It's not scientific, it's divisive, it's not rooted in any serious evidence. Our borders have become a joke. Our ruling class won't protect the territorial integrity of our countries, and they seem more interested in helping foreigners who break our laws than actually helping the people whose families have paid into the collective pot over generations. And I think people are absolutely sick and tired of this sense of unfairness that now runs through many Western nations. We can all feel it. We're losing our distinctive sense of history, culture, ways of life, and identity as politicians, flanked by a media and cultural class, pursue a project that at best represents 10 to 15% of the population, an elite minority, and basically sticks its middle finger up at the much larger forgotten majority. And I think many people can sense that the state and the old politics and even large parts of legacy media are not being open and honest with them about what is happening in their country, what is happening in their home. And one of the things that we've tried to do is we inform people, we give them the evidence, we give them the information, we summarise important studies that often don't make it into legacy media, that are based on things like freedom of information requests, and we tell people what is going on so they have the information, they have the evidence that they can use to approach their local politicians and demand change or simply be aware of what is happening. We've also helped to design and develop important laws like the Free Speech Act in the UK. We've helped to develop new policies like calling for the deportation of dual national rape gang members, which was then picked up by some politicians and parties. We've also demanded an increased public pressure on the state to release crucial data and information about what is happening around us, and surprisingly, parts of the state are now beginning to release that information. We're not simply complaining about what's happening in the world, we're actually trying to improve it. And almost all of our content is for free. Yes, we have a small number of paid subscribers who help make our work possible. They help us invest in social media, they help us support our small team, they help us do what we do. But fundamentally, what we're trying to do is help change a culture and help change politics. And it's not even about one Substack. This is about a new ecosystem of newsletters, YouTube channels, television channels, alternative perspectives, diversity of thought, just actually changing the nature of the national conversation, because the elite class that basically governs Western societies and which is now struggling visibly to maintain its power, it's obsessed with all forms of diversity except diversity of thought. Doesn't want to hear from people who have alternative viewpoints. So what we're doing is basically stepping into that gap and saying, well, we're going to give people information, we're going to give people the evidence. To be frank, I don't really care if it makes me or our platform unpopular among certain sections of the governing class. What's important is people know what's going on in their own countries. If you want to join us, it's at mattgoodwin.org. Over 76,000 readers, and as I say, almost all of our content is for free, and it would be great to have you on board, because I think this is a critical moment for the West. I think we can all sense it and we can all feel it. And as I say, it's not just about one platform, it's also about getting a variety of perspectives into your email accounts, into your social media, so you're truly aware of what's going on and you're also supporting people who are trying to make a difference. Thank you. Bye-bye.